All right, welcome to another episode of Sports Therapy. I am your host. A little bit about the show. Sports Therapy is a 1 hour call in show where callers will have 2 minutes to call in and rip, rant, and kick knowledge about all things NFL. Now, let me go over the rules for the rule breakers. On Sports Therapy with F.A. Jr., we don't talk politics, we don't talk race relations. All are welcome to call in. And we don't talk sexual orientation. Remember, if you're a friend of football, you are a friend of mine. And as usual, I'm always rocking the standard uniform, augmented by the official hat with the official NFL logo that lets the world know. Although I'm a card carrying Commander fan, I am as neutral as Switzerland. Yes, 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 indeed. Now, it is cold outside. So the best thing to be is bundled in. So if you could be bundled in with sports therapy with F.A. Jr., that's a good place to be. Now, tonight, hopefully by the end of the day, we're gonna know who is gonna take on that team, better known as the New England Patriots. The Patriots are back on their way to the Super Bowl. Are the Patriots back? Oh man, ay. Are the Patriots back? We shall see. But I will tell you this. There's a game going on right now. We got the Rams facing off against the Seahawks. Now, it look like the Rams are going to go in for a 13-10 lead, but hey, with less than a minute left in the game, those Seahawks went down and scored. So right now, the present game is 13-7. Yes, 13-7. So now, a lot of big things have been going on this week. We got some new coaches, we got a couple new head coaches. Can't wait to hear from my homeboy Glenn because the Steelers have a new coach. I don't know how you feel about having Mike McCarthy as a coach, man. For me, I think that's a win-win. But I'm not a Steeler fan, not in the Steeler family, so I don't know how. But other than that, I think it's gonna be okay. Should be. But I don't know, man. There's just there's just a lot of going on, man. So let me see. I'm still kind of keeping an eye on that game right before halftime. Right before halftime. Just trying to keep an eye on. It's funny, man. It's like for this is gonna be it. When I say this is gonna be it, it's been a long, long season. When we get down to just 4 teams, well, now we're down to 3 teams because we know one is gonna be the New England Patriots. So just trying to figure out who's gonna take on the Patriots. Will it be the Seahawks? Now, before early in the year, I did say, you know what? I had Seattle as a dark horse team, and so it looked like hold on, I got homeboy. Somebody called. I think it's my homeboy Glenn. Sports Dead with F.A. Jr.
What's going on, brother?
What's up, homeboy Glenn?
What's up, brother?
Hey, man, two things.
Man, what's happening with the fam?
Hey, I can't complain, brother. Are you bundled in? That's all I want to know, cause it is cold as
Man, it's
bruh.
snowed in like I don't know what, man.
Oh
Froze over.
man, and let me say this to my fans. Although this show is called Sports Therapy, and there's nothing really therapeutic about what we do, but we talk football and all that kind of stuff. But like I tell people, I am a real legit counselor. So we don't say that because hell, we're out tomorrow, man. No school. No school for the next 2 days.
Man, hey, man, I can't even make it to work tomorrow, man.
No school for the next two
I
days.
work shut down. Our job shut down and everything, man.
Yeah.
They know how they do it in Arkansas when we get a little sleep nights, man. Everything shut down.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yes, man. I'm
Yeah.
talking about it. I'm sitting there watching football, enjoying the football game, man.
Yes. Yeah, homeboy Glenn, we're gonna have a modified show tonight, man. We only gonna rock 30 minutes, man, so that I know everybody's bundled inside and all that good stuff. So two things. You know, I gotta ask you this question. What is up? How you feeling with your new coach?
Man, I don't have a problem with it, man. I really don't, man. I don't have a problem with Mike McCarthy. You know, he's not a bad coach. You know, I just don't really have a problem with him, man. Because I know he's the type of coach. He know how to get things done, man. He gonna change the whole offense narrative and everything.
Yeah,
And he's the type of coach. He gonna go out and find him a decent defense coordinator. Anywhere he been, he kind of succeeded, man.
true that. True that. True that. Very
Yeah,
true.
he kind of put me in the mind of he's really like a kind of like a Andy Reid type of guy.
Yes. Now here's the thing, because you know I'm not in the family like you. I'm not in the family like you. So I want to ask this question, man. I want to ask this question, man. How do you feel? Because they had a little rift when they were both at Green Bay. So how are you feeling about Jolly Rogers and Mike McCarthy, man? Because
Johnny Rodgers needs to get his ass on up out of there and move on from it. We need to find us another quarterback. We had a 50-year-old quarterback with Ben Roethlisberger set us back 4 or 5 years, whether the people believe it or not. So if he keep him, it's gonna be the same thing over with just a new coach.
oh, I got you. Yes. Because I'll be honest.
So you might as well just move on. You done moved on from Arthur Smith. You moved on from. I'm pretty sure you moved on from Terrell Austin. You done moved on from the special team coach. So you might as well move on from the quarterback and just go and get you another quarterback, whether it's for free agents or in the draft class, and let's see what we can do from there. Because you might as well just count this year out as you're not going. Even though we're not in the rebuilding mode, it's not like we're gonna make any noise neither.
True.
So really, if I was him, regardless of what people think or say, hey man, I'll come in there. I'll come in there and do things the way I want to do it, even if I had to make some unpopular trades. You know,
Well,
I would just have to just start over and do the thing called Mike McCarthy. You give him if they give which Pittsburgh is probably gonna do it anyway. You give him a few years, he gonna kind of get things straight up in there, man.
well, yeah, and I'm thinking by him accepting the job, I guarantee you, he pretty much had some demands, and I'm sure one of his demands was probably that he don't have to he don't have to hire Rodgers. You don't have to keep Rodgers around because see, I always said Mike McCarthy was a lot better coach than what was shown with the Cowboys because when you the Cowboys coach, you ain't really the coach because Jerry's really the coach. So
Jerry Jones is the coach.
Yeah, you can't discipline the players. You can't do some of the things that a coach does because that's just a different operation with the Cowboys. And before you accept the job, you know what you're going into. So just like the young brother that they hired to be the defense coordinator for the Cowboys. Now, when you marry the Cowboys, you get what you get. You're not gonna be. That's the nature of the business. You're knowing what you're getting into before you actually get into it. If that makes sense.
Hey man, when Mike McCarthy was at Green Bay was competitive every year.
Yes.
They was in the mix. They was in the mix every year.
Yes.
And he had a hell of a defense. The year they won the Super Bowl, he had a nice, solid defense, and he had a nice passing running game, physical running game.
Yes. And the thing about
so like I say, go ahead.
And the thing about Rodgers is that you get what you get with him. I mean, he's temperamental, moody,
Yeah,
but
he's been 40 some years old.
well, that's the problem. He didn't understand is that you can be that way when you're younger. As a young quarterback, teams gonna kind of let you get away with a lot more stuff. You'll have a lot more say so in the day to day operation of it. But when you get to be 41 years old or on the other side of 40, well, hell, they know you're not the future of the team. So it's not like you're gonna be able to come in
No,
and dictate who you're gonna get here and whatever. Now the Jets tried to give him everything he wanted. They let him bring in his own receivers. They let him bring in some guys that were probably over the hill. And look at what that did. Hell, they got the coach fired, and because
just
so
set the Jets back another 2 or 3 years.
yes, yeah,
It's set them back another 2 or 3 years. But see, if Mike McCarthy come along, man, hey, man, I'm a diehard Steelers fan, want to see him be a success. I'm not expecting them to come in here and just, I wouldn't be surprised if he come in here and keep things steady, but I'm not expecting him to come in there and just take the league by storm because the draft class set up now, you got to give him time to get his thing set. You got to let him get his quarterback.
yes,
And he's the type of coach will find his quarterback.
yes,
Because if it wasn't for him, I still don't believe Dak Prescott will be where he is right now, and a couple more of quarterbacks.
Oh, I agree with you on that. I definitely will agree with you on that. I think, now because by him giving Dak the opportunity and showing him how to, redefine how he played the game, his approach to the game. Oh, definitely. Because a lot of times, man, when it comes to quarterback, it all depends. And I'm starting to believe now that it has to do with the systems that you play in, who's your quarterback coach and all
Yeah,
that.
and I'm gonna say this here, which I know it wouldn't happen, and I wouldn't care if it did happen, but I wouldn't be surprised if a guy like say like Dak Prescott would want to come and play at Pittsburgh.
Hey, wouldn't surprise me. Because those
You
guys
know,
know that once they get away from the Cowboys, once you get out of that system, you kind of go into a system where football is played different. There's discipline, there's expectations, whatever, and but it's just football. You don't have the circus like you get with the Cowboys. Here's the thing I want to ask you because I got a feeling it's going to happen. I got a real good feeling it's going to happen. If Sam Darnold get to the Super Bowl, or when I say when Sam Darnold gets to the Super Bowl, how many head coaches need to be fired?
how many head coaches need to be fired?
Yes.
At least 3 or 4.
Because
I'm serious.
if you throw this
They
guy,
did not get that kid a chance, man.
yes,
They judged that man when he was a rookie. I think when he was a rookie with the Jets or something. And, he just, I'm not justifying, that, and that happened any rookie should do. He was having trouble reading the defense one time, and he mentioned something like he was seeing ghosts or something. And they made a big thing out of that. But, man, I bet Minnesota Vikings right now slapping their damn head, wishing they had him.
yes,
I guarantee you Minnesota Vikings had him right now with that. I guarantee you if they had him and they had Tom Flores, I guarantee you they'd be in the competition in that NFC champ with Chicago Bears.
man. All I know is there are a lot of coaches who had Sam Darnold, didn't stick with him long enough, and now, barring a total collapse, they're going to be going to the Super Bowl. And I'll be honest, they're going to probably beat the living crap out of New England because New England wouldn't have got past Denver today if Denver had a quarterback.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you something else, man. I'm gonna tell you something else too, man. Buffalo Bills, they one of the dumbest teams in football.
Yep.
Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills are one of the dumbest teams in football. Hello?
Yeah. I got you. You're
Hello?
right. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right.
Man, how you can find that coach, man? Hey, man, I don't care what nobody say. Josh Allen lost that game, man. You cannot blame that coach. Josh Allen lost that game.
Oh
They want to
no.
blame it on everybody but Josh Allen. You take Josh Allen, you take Joe Burrow, and you take Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow. Ain't neither one on one shit.
At all.
But they want to make them look like they want to make them put them up on that pedestal. You would think if you didn't know no better, just start watching football. You think they don't want a Super Bowl.
Oh no.
But but they, man, he lost that game for them against the Denver Broncos.
At some time, the quarterback, when you getting paid that kind of money, you got to be able to put your team on your back and carry them to a Super Bowl. At least get pretty far in there, because, and I heard one of the announcers said this. These are one of the 50 million a year quarterbacks are in the Super Bowl. What does it tell you?
No,
Huh?
that's right. They
Sam
make the playoffs.
Sam Darnold ain't making nowhere near what those guys making.
Mm-mm.
Drake Mays on a rookie contract.
Yeah.
So
Vote Nick.
yes.
Vote Nick. Man, it's just man. I thought Buffalo got screwed.
Well,
I really did. I thought he got screwed away.
I think they did on that pass because, like I said, man, for me, and I'm not an NFL referee, but I just know for me, for my own personal edification, when the guy caught the ball, for me, it looked like he did a football move when his knee went down, because he was kind of making sure that, I got the ball, I'm going down, so and for me, the ball was secured, and for me, that the play should have ended right there. All the other stuff, any play afterwards, I just don't know, man. And that's why I stand on that, bro.
And another thing we have a problem with, I know we can't talk about it on the show, race, religion, but the Rooney Rule is a bunch of bullshit too.
Now we can talk about the Rooney Rule in terms of that. I just don't like to get into black this, white that, white man da da da. But here's the thing.
Right.
But here's the thing where we can have some good, serious conversation about the fact that they need to fix that Rooney Rule, because the bottom line is
We need to fix that, man.
is right now there were so many openings. Heck, I think it was like 10 openings this year, and let's be honest, not one was filled by an African American coach. And I'm saying that because
So,
you got some guys who got coaching positions. For example, I look at Stefanski. How did this guy have a losing record and he gets another job? Then we got some of these younger guys who I don't even know their name, but they were, and then because everybody want to go with the hottest corner, the hottest offensive coordinator or the hottest defensive coordinator. But I'm just saying, you get some of these guys that's been around, been defensive coordinators forever, guys like Leslie Frazier and guys like that. I'm sorry, those guys. One of those guys should have, should have gotten a job, head coaching job. Now there's still how many jobs we still got open out there? Is it 4?
we got about four positions still open.
I think.
And man, you think about this, man. You got a guy like Brian Leftwich. Brian Leftwich, he was the assistant coach when Sean Brady won the Super Bowl.
Right.
And this man can't even get an interview.
Now, only thing that gets me is that you take who's my man came out of retirement, was the Chargers quarterback forever, and so he came out of retirement. Huh?
Phillip Rivers.
Yes. Now
Phillip Rivers.
Now Phillip Rivers is only coach to my knowledge. Now, if I'm wrong, somebody text me or email me and tell me I'm wrong. But to my knowledge, he's only coached high school football. So how is this guy
That's it.
only coached high school football, but yet he's being interviewed for the possibility of getting, I believe, the Bills job? I was like, seriously?
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
I'm like,
That's
seriously?
what I'm talking about, man.
But I'm
What do you
saying
do? I mean, man, come on, man.
because
Come on.
here
That's what I'm talking about.
here's where what the Rooney Rule was supposed to be built on. Um, Before you can hire someone, you got to make sure that you interview a minority for that position. Now, the problem was they wasn't taking it serious. They would just call one of the brothers, one of the brothers up, and have an interview by phone, and so that was the whole idea. So a lot of guys went along with it because hey, I interviewed, but
Yeah,
and they wasn't. But I will tell you, I like the fact that the Raiders were they really done well as far as minority coaching and giving them an opportunity like that. But yeah, but like I said, that Rooney Rule pretty much now is pretty much a sham though, man. It's not. So
you understand?
yeah, so a lot of good coaches, for example, a lot of good coaches are just like they don't even want to fool with that. Because for me, I think a good guy that would be a good NFL coach, but I think he didn't want to make the jump to the NFL was Notre Dame's coach. I think he'd have been a good coach.
Who that?
The young guy that coaches for Notre Dame, I think he'd have been a good NFL coach.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah,
some.
I think he made a good coach.
Oh yeah, you got some guys like that, man. But I think he chose not to go, man. I think he chose to just keep doing his thing, man. You know. But so
I
hey,
think Raheem Morris. I think Raheem Morris is a good
oh
coach.
yeah. See, the thing about it, what gets me, I guess, is that you look at these guys who it's not like they're just really playing terrible and they're being replaced and all that. And my point was, you got 10 positions, but let's get serious about interviewing people, man. Real, yeah, but not just call me
Right.
up and just dot the T's and cross the I's. Okay, we're okay with the Rooney Rule, and one of the reasons because the NFL is a private organization, owners can pretty much hire who they want to hire. But there's a whole saying, if you want to win, you don't get mad at your money. If you want to win,
Right.
that's what you got to do. Because for me, um, the head coach, lot of teams, they want to be the head coach and offensive coordinator, and a lot of times you let the head coach come in. He picks his own GM because they like to have the GM and the head coach together. That way they can be on the same page. But for me, I just know that we got to do better to fix that Rooney Rule because it's not working. So now let's talk about the Seattle Rams game, man, because I'm watching it. I'm gonna get back to watching it here soon, but man, I tell you what, boy, Seattle, they are resilient, man, because it looked like the Rams were, right before halftime, it looked like the Rams were going to kind of take a little bit of control of this game, but their own 20-yard line. Oh, dude, just muffed with the punt, man.
Seattle is tough, but you let the Rams hang around and get that football last. They're gonna watch them.
Yes.
You don't want Matthew Stafford to get that football last.
Only thing that I think that's gonna come down to it, because right now, the score is 17-13, Seattle. But for me, the only thing that's gonna make a real big difference in it, I think, is number one where the game is played, because it's being played in Seattle, and Seattle's defense, because they
got a nice defense.
and they just scored a touchdown to go up 24-13. Yep. Yeah, they got.
Seattle just scored.
Yeah, they just scored.
Man, I watched it on the internet. and I'm behind.
Y'all well, I ain't gonna blow
I'm
it.
behind. You way in the head of me.
I'm not gonna blow it for you. Then
I hate that.
I'm gonna let you keep. I'm gonna let you
Yeah.
keep your
My
hopes.
my brother, man, he calls me sometimes. I be watching on the internet,
Yeah.
and Russell, my brother, he'll call me, and man, he be telling me the whole time. I be like, man, let me catch up with it. Yeah, it's just like talking to a whatnot chill.
I know, man. Yeah, cause I think
That dude need his ass, well, he might well let the ball go. But
yeah.
that's hard. Hey, when you're in the middle of the game, like that, you trying to make a play, man.
Ah,
You're trying to make a play.
but I tell
You're
you what.
trying to make a play. But I tell you, man, football been great this year, man. It's been one of the better seasons I've seen in a while, man.
Oh, I agree. I agree with you on that.
And man, I think you got some up and coming quarterbacks. You're gonna have to give them a few years. Man, I'm gonna tell you one quarterback, Frank. Homeboy, I just can't give up on. I don't know why. It's just in my heart, I can't give up on him. I wish we had him back, man.
Who?
You know who that is?
My boy went from the
Justin
bear.
Fields.
Nah, bro. Hey,
I was with Justin Fields back in Pittsburgh.
boy.
I believe Mike McCarthy can do something with it, man.
Nah. Because the thing about
You don't think so, man?
nah, man, I'm gonna tell you, and look, brother, I wanted to see Justin Fields succeed too.
Man, I want to so bad, man.
I want to see him succeed too. But when he went from the Bears to and then he went
Steelers.
yeah, in the Steelers, and I guarantee you, and my thing was, hey, brother, if you can't be the quarterback for the Steelers because they're going to just be as patient as they can with you and work with you.
But man, my thing is, Frank. My thing is this here, though, man. The man was playing good, man. I mean, he wasn't playing the best, but he wasn't playing bad.
The problem with Justin,
And then they take him out and put Russell Wilson in, and then you win 5 or 6 games in a row, and then all of a sudden,
but see, the problem with,
you would even try to get a man another chance and see what he could do.
the
And
problem,
even though I know practice and everything like that makes a lot of difference in what you do in practice or how you perform during the week.
but the
But
problem.
that kind of man,
But the problem with Fields is, okay, you kind of you play for the Bears, and the Bears didn't have nothing. You was a one man team. Okay, I got that. So, but when you went for the Steelers, they were showing you they developed a lot. They worked with you a lot because I can see the big improvement. But what got him? Because in the NFL, you don't get but 2 chances on the average to go somewhere and be named a starter. So now you go to the Jets. Now the problem was to me, this is his problem. He is a good athlete, could be a good quarterback, but he don't trust what he's seeing. He don't trust what he's seeing because in the NFL, not like college, guys are not going to be just wide open. You got to throw with anticipation.
it's a blink of an eye.
Yeah, but what he does, he don't go through his progressions, man. He'll like, okay, if my first option in there, bro, I'm tucking and running. And it was like, now you got receivers don't want to play with him because hell, he ain't gonna get me the ball. It's like, throw the ball,
Yeah.
man.
Damn, man, it got the potential. It just, man, and hey, man, I totally agree 100% of what you're saying. But at the same time, the part I'm looking at, man, is like it came at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Bottom line, homeboy, they're not finna give you 4 starting position in the NFL. You get 2.
No, that's true, man.
3 if you
It's
lucky.
all, hey, no matter,
3
no matter where you go, it ain't no excuse. You got to perform, man.
you gotta perform. And I like him. I want to see him. Now, I
Yeah.
think his last hope for him would probably be, I would say for him would probably be, I'm trying to give it, because he needs to be with a team that, oh man, but like I said, bro, it's gonna be hard for him to get a second shot. I can see
Hey,
him. I can see
I
him.
want to ask you a question right quick. Sorry about interrupting you. Sorry about it. I want to ask you this question right quick
What you got?
before I got to get up. What do you think about C.J. Stroud?
I think CJ. I think he just kind of regressed a little bit. I think he's gonna be okay. I think CJ gonna be okay.
Hey man, you know what? And I tell people this here, man. Like I was telling my brother, that people don't realize once when you lose an assistant coach,
Oh yeah.
like his rookie year, and he lost that assistant coach. Man, that takes a lot out there right there, man.
Yes. Yeah, it does. But
Yeah,
he just got to get back to basics and yeah, he just got to get back to basics, man. And see what people don't understand is when you're good and you're successful, defensive coordinators spend a whole summer of watching you, so they try to figure out what it's gonna take to stop you. So you gotta
yeah.
change and get better. Um, and so I think I think he learned from because his play was not good at all in playoffs. Because within those last two games, I think he had maybe 7 turnovers. Then he lost his confidence, and he just so I just think that I think he's gonna be okay. Now, if he starts off next year being a turnover machine and showing that he's regressing, then they may have some problems. But I think he's gonna be okay. I think
Yeah, but
I think he's gonna be
it's
okay.
yeah, he's going to get out and prove himself.
Yes, but like you said,
Yeah,
having a good offensive coordinator and playing in a good system makes a big difference when you got these young quarterbacks. Because
yeah,
you take a look at my man Williams, the quarterback for the Bears right now. Look at the difference between what the offensive coordinator he had as compared to what he's got now. See what I'm saying? Now, dude's playing good ball. So look at Dak, like you said before Dak was playing with Mike McCarthy. You know, it's a big difference, man.
I heard Bill, y'all ex coach. I heard he going back to the Chiefs.
Yeah, he is. He is. Now, only thing,
That's a good choice.
yeah, I was one of those that was always saying, "Hey, you know what? My man needs to have a shot at being a head coach." Um, Only thing, man, is that he's so into the Eagles system, and sometimes you got to adjust your system to the players you have, not adjust the players to your system. Every player because you got to be able to adjust, and that's something he wouldn't do. It's like, dude, you cannot come out and have a rookie quarterback throwing his ball 30 and 40 times a game. No. And he would not run the ball. Wouldn't run the ball. Wouldn't run the ball. Like, dude, he's a.
So Devontae Adams just scored, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. I didn't want to tell you because I knew you was behind.
Yeah. Yeah, way behind like a hell, man.
So
Man, I need that number right there. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be a good playoff game, man. It's the I hope either or whoever win this game right here probably gonna win the Super Bowl, man.
Oh, I definitely believe that. I do believe that. 'Cause, I just, like I said, I just think that had Denver had a quarterback, I think that would have been a big difference. Plus, now it was a Glenn Meadows type of game today, man. That first game, we had snow, we had high winds, we had old school football
That's the
conditions.
type of game I was looking for. That's the game. That's what type of football. I wish they were playing in New England.
Shoot, bro.
I wish they were playing in New England.
Bro, playing.
They had a blizzard. They got blizzard type of conditions.
Hey,
I wish they was in New England, Chicago, Green Bay,
hey,
or
man.
Cleveland this week,
Hey,
or
man.
Pittsburgh.
Hey, man, have you ever been to Denver?
No, I sure like to visit that
Okay,
city, man.
well, let me tell you something, brother. If you go to Denver in the wintertime, bro, trust me. Number one, you at a higher altitude, so you know it's going to be even colder. And you got that wind blowing. And, bro, they get snow. They get snow almost.
They get to when they get to, they get to.
Yeah, they get snow.
Man, that's the thing, man. It wasn't even snowing beginning of the game. All at once, it just became a blizzard, man.
Nah, Denver gets snow. Remember, bro, that's what people go to ski. Hell, you can't ski without snow, so hell, it gets cold up there. So yeah,
Yeah, I would like to go out there and visit. It's like a beautiful city out there to me, man.
hell, I want to go in the summertime. I don't want nothing to do. I don't want nothing to do with.
Yeah,
No,
man.
no, sir.
Hey, man, I'm looking at the weather in Chicago this morning. I'm not talking about the wind chill. I'm talking about the temperature almost 20 below, man.
Oh yeah,
They
yes.
had a fork, they had some noodles of spaghetti standing up with a fork stuck in it.
Hey man, let me tell you something. I had a job where I was in Minnesota, and brother, you could take some water and go outside and pour it out your cup, and before it hit the ground, it'd be froze. It'll freeze. I'm talking. It was legitimately 5 below 0 when I was working out there. I was like, brother, I don't want no part of this right here, doc. I never been that cold before in my life.
I don't care. I don't say that people can do it, man.
They, they.
But man, I tell you what, thing. Football been good, but I'm so mostly proud of them damn Cowboys ain't one for damn again this year, and they ain't gonna be one for shit next year. Only thing they good for is preseason. They're 2-0 and 3-0 every year preseason. I'm so glad. That's all I'm glad of.
Well, on that note,
we probably gonna be too much better next year, but I think we still gonna be competitive though.
Well, on that note, bro, we finna go because it's a modified show. I'll catch you next week.
Damn the Cowboys.
All right, it is time to wrap it and cap it on a cold, cold Sunday night. I want to thank my homeboy Glenn for calling in. Got a brand new coach, so he's in a good mood. I know he wants his boy Justin Fields to get another shot. Ain't happening, Captain. But I want to thank all my listeners, all those who allow me to be me. Once again, I want to say hi to the family in the great state of Arkansas. Y'all stay bundled up. Stay bundled up. And go buy some wood, because y'all know what happened. We grew up down there. Those ice storms come in, the electricity go out, and all hell will break loose. We'll see you next week. Goodbye, everybody.